Yo, this is the Black Room Experience, B.L.A.C.C. Room, Black, Latin, Asian, Caucasian Conversation. And we are back after a while, man. Took a break because I filmed one and the nigga just came in dumb high and shit, so we couldn't use it. So I'm like, God damn, boy. I'm talking about this nigga was saying the same thing over and over again. I'm saying like, oh no, I can't post it.
What was wrong with him?
He was high as a motherfucker, like drunk and high. I think I don't know what he was
glitching.
Just kept saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, are you gonna say something?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just here talking to myself.
You kept saying this shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
That man.
What?
Hey, but it is what it is, man. We back. And I want to start off like this, man. First of all, rest in peace to the guy, Young Bleed. Man, I remember.
Man, that's crazy.
He just passed away November 1st. What was it? Aneurysm?
Brain aneurysm.
Yeah, man. That's sad. Because I just saw an interview with P was talking about praying for him and praying that he pulled through or whatnot. But
and he just did the
verses.
Snapping.
Yep. And that's a lot of people don't know. Like, I was heavily influenced by Young Bleed. My first album, it wasn't on purpose, but I named my first album My Balls and My Word.
Yeah.
So it was certain little things that I took from it. I listened to that album all the time, didn't know the name of it. It's back when you had tapes, nigga. So it wasn't nothing on the tape. I'm just playing the tape. I just know this the tape, the guy how you do that there on there.
Was it a dub tape or you?
Nah, it was a real tape.
Oh,
just you know how the
like
shit would come off of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ink. I didn't even know the name of the album at all. So I named my album My Balls and My Word, and I found out later on. I'm like, oh, that was Young Bleed shit. Didn't even realize. But even if you listen to like the 24K video, I shouted out Young Bleed and like stole his flow at the end to say, you know, it was a shout out to him. So yeah, man, heavily influential. What you think?
Man, I think it's crazy. And then people, I guess last week, like a day or two after the verses, a lot of people was prematurely saying that he had died. So I had seen it and I was like, dang. At first I didn't believe it because he just did the verses.
Yeah.
And so then I guess a lot of reports was coming in that he had died. And then like a day later, like his family and stuff was upset because he wasn't dead.
Right.
And people were prematurely saying that he had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess he just has to come to it. I guess he was just in the hospital and then succumb to it. So
that's the thing about aneurysm. I had a coworker had one while he was driving. And he pulled through. I mean, he's just fine now, but you just never know, bro. Like that, seizures. Remember Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
She died from a seizure, man. Rest in peace. Yeah. So, yeah, man, that's one of the scariest ways to go to me because you never know.
I think another thing is important is it's not just men's health, but our health, period, as people. Mm-hmm. We just need to go, like, get checked. You know what I'm saying? Get checked out and make sure where your health levels is, whether it be high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of... Yeah, especially cancer. I think a lot of people in our community always feel like, well, if they don't know, it won't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you got people dying in their sleep. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That's probably going to be a common theme on this show. Like, we're very short-sighted. Like, we don't really look towards the future on a lot of things.
Yeah. So... But I do think it's important that we all, as a community, as a whole, young, old, you know what I'm saying? Like, go get regular checkups. You know what I'm saying? Go see the dentist every 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because your teeth health is just as well as your body health. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people have immaculate body health and then die because they had something wrong with their teeth.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you something else too. Like. I did the colon screening because I was having like back issues that was like related to like bowel movements and shit. Too much information, but anyway. So I went and did the colon screen. They're gonna try to tell me. Well, first of all, I had to come up with a reason why I needed it because You can't just go in and be like, oh, I need to get screened for this, screened for that. Because these days they won't do it, and they'll start lying to you and telling you, oh, you got to wait to get your prostate exam when you 45, 50.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's people dying at 40, 38, prostate cancer, shit like that. So get checked, man, and do whatever you have to do to get checked. Like, go tell them, you dealing with this, you dealing with that. That's why you need to be checked. Lie to them a little bit. It's cool. Make sure you get those checkups. So I was happy. All that shit was done. No issues, no problems. I still got to do some more screening and stuff like that because you never know, man. You never know. And we ain't hit 40 yet, so we just trying to be ahead of the curve a little bit. Yeah. But that's something true, though, what you said. Like, we don't really look at things and say, oh, something could be wrong. Like, we just try to avoid as many problems as possible. I get it. Come from traumatic places and shit like that, so I get that.
Yeah, I mean, even just growing up and seeing, like, our elders and stuff, with home remedies and shit like that. I mean, like, it's okay for home remedies for certain things, common colds, certain, spider bites and shit like that, you know what I mean? But when it comes to, growth and different types of, like breast cancer and stuff like that, I mean, like, there's no home remedies that you can be like, oh, well, let's remove this, or, we have machinery, machines that can show us, these things. We don't have CAT scans in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We don't have MRIs in the hood. So we can't see these things. So we need to utilize the tools that they have and then go from there. At least you know where to start. You have a starting point. So
But that kind of somewhat segues into something you were talking about earlier, where they try to put an age limit on everything and try to have this mindset of you're supposed to do something at this age and this age. Like, if it ain't dealing with health or whatever, and there's something stupid like how you dress, like, I think that's wild to me, because you don't dress to me like one of these young dudes out here, but they'll say you dress like one of these young niggas out here. That's crazy. What I'm supposed to do, wear dad shoes, go get some, some New Balance, and get some long socks with some loafers or something.
They said Air Force Ones is the new dad shoes, dog. I swear to you, this is a new thing. They said Air Force One is the new dad shoe.
You know what's wild about that? They wore Converse in the 70s. But you don't see nobody saying, "Oh, nigga, Converse is old." When we was kids, like, what's wrong with these new niggas, man?
I have no idea. They always trying to put an age limit on something. Like, do y'all think y'all gonna be young forever?
But
they don't even think they're gonna live forever. Back then, we thought, "Oh man, we gonna live forever." They think they're gonna die at 25.
But my thing is, why do y'all have a beef with older generation?
I have no idea.
I don't get that, because I never was young, like, old ass nigga, I can't stand old people. Like, nah, nigga, I'm trying to learn from them. I'm trying to get up on them, like, hey man, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? Like get some game from them, or I looked up to them.
It's like having that respect that goes without saying, so you automatically be like, okay, I know this person is knowledgeable because they're older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they think, oh, this person older than me. They don't know nothing. They don't know what they talking about. They fools. And you just like, what?
That's the wildest shit ever. They automatically assume that whatever their generation is, or anything that they know is the end of life and the beginning of life.
End all be all. And they know everything.
Like, it's never happened before, ever in the history of people.
Man, I had to put somebody in their place last night to tell me, well, you must ain't never been through anything like this, so you wouldn't know nothing about that. First of all, I am 10 plus years older than you. How do you think I survived not only in corporate America, but in these streets, being around fools, idiots, snakes, lions, tigers, bears, all these different situations? How do you think I survived and able to be here to talk to you about things, and you ask me for advice on certain things, but then when I give you the advice and say, hey, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you need to do, you get mad at me because that's something that you don't want to hear.
You know what else? And this is wild to me. I've just thought about it because somebody said something to me on my birthday. My birthday was October 26th. And I'm thinking like, this dude was like, man, how many young dudes do you know that had movies, that did all this stuff and never been to prison, never did this, that, and other. And I'm thinking like, that's what's up. But it's some people out there that are so, and I know this because I used to think slightly like this. There's some people out there, they'll see somebody that went to prison, be like, oh, you're the man. Like, you lost out here in these streets. You know, you got caught. You the shit. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? What the fuck type of mentality is that? I never really was thinking like that. Man. There was times where I see people, I'm like, man, I'm happy you made it through that type shit. Yeah. Or I'm happy to see you again type shit.
You made a mistake. You fall.
Right.
You feel
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But these dudes, even dudes that's like our age, they'll look at you and be like, oh, well, nigga, you must be soft. You ain't go to prison. Yeah. Or nigga, you must be. You must be. You must not be a real nigga. You ain't with the prison.
About you going to prison and nothing like this. And said, nigga, what?
It's like that. You ain't never been shot, so shit. You ain't tough. Like, why we praise the ignorant shit, bro?
I don't know, man. I look. It be blowing my mind because we had conversations off camera and we just be like, damn, like you a smart person. I'm a smart person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when you try to talk to these youngins and you like, hey man, look, man, I don't even want to hear none of that. What you got talking on? But you finna go talk to your cousin, your brother, Joe Schmo, who just got out of prison doing 8
on the
years,
same mental level as you.
Or lower, because he's a third grade mentality, fifth grade mentality, who been out here busting the back out of fucking little Levi Johnny over here. And you want to take advice from this nigga who just got out of prison holding pockets, putting Kool-Aid on his lips low key.
Yeah.
Like
why we praise the losers? That's my thing. And that's not saying that every nigga that went to prison is a loser, but going to prison is losing the game. That's taking a loss in the game.
And we're not taking no shots at people who's been incarcerated falsely, you know what I mean, under false pretense or bullshit, you know what I'm saying? We're talking to the idiots, the ones who got locked up, we're talking to the ones who think that going to prison is a rite of passage. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's not.
Both of us. Several times. I mean, countless times I could have named that would have sent me to prison for something I did. Man. But the thing is, you learn how to navigate. You learn how to make the right decisions. You learn who to deal with. You learn certain things that motherfuckers can't really teach you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got OGs or you got somebody to
go through the experience.
Somebody to show you something. You know?
I had to learn from my cousins. And shit,
you got to have the right instincts for a lot of shit. I'm not saying it's something that you should try, you should jump into, you should do.
No, at all.
If you can, avoid it at all costs. And that's to me the message that's being lost. Everybody want clout. You want that recognition, this, that, and other. It's like, bro, no. That ain't part of the game. The part of the game is to never, ever be seen or known for doing this shit.
And there's so many young people not only chasing the clout, but they chasing that ghost of fame. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, I be in here getting a loss for words because I be having so many thoughts in my head. Mm-hmm. Why are you fools chasing the fame and doing the dirt? Not saying that it's right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes things need to, situations that has to happen.
Right.
But you fools will go and air out, yeah, I did it. Mm-hmm. This is what's going on. And then you dropping breadcrumbs and then, but y'all snitching on me. People be telling on me. Y'all out here doing this. Y'all see this and I'll be like, nigga.
It's a sign of a weak nigga that always needs validation from other niggas. Wow. That's a sign of a weak nigga.
Man, look, if Trap Lord Ross can get on the internet and be in fucking London or wherever the fuck he is across the seas and figure out murders that is happening in Chicago,
crazy
from the internet. Crazy. Something is wrong. He didn't even step foot on land. Don't even know nobody by name. That's wild. They can look at Reddit. They go through Reddit and they can just sit here and they'll just sit back. The feds don't even have to do the job. Y'all be doing the job.
Right.
Little niggas is locked up right now.
Man, you know what that is though, bro. That's no guidance whatsoever. That's what that is. And that's jumping out there. That's jumping out there, and you know damn well you don't have to be out here, and there's no need for you to be out here.
Cool.
You jumping out there because you think it's cool and all such shit. That's why you don't have no OGs talking to you. That's why you don't have no older uncles, dad, whatever, to send you in the right direction.
How many times will you done been at the old house and them little niggas come in and they done did some fucked up shit, or they doing some fuck shit, and you done try to set these niggas down, or I done try to holler at these niggas and these niggas let me dead. Matter of fact, they somewhat will listen to you, but then they be like, fuck, they won't hear that. I be like, look, go do this, such and such. Man, I don't even want to talk to this nigga, man. This nigga soft. This nigga this, such and such. You know, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But then they get put in that situation, and they come. Where they come?
Man, you know what?
Right back to you.
Right. You know what's wild about that, and I speak on this shit all the time, but I watch the contrast between how they are on the streets and how they are in jail.
Oh, man.
And I saw it, and I'm like, damn, like,
you's a hoe.
You quiet as a church mouse in this motherfucker, man. You letting this nigga talk to you crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you all this money you was getting on the streets, how you ain't got no money on your books?
Man.
Where your loyal bitches at?
You get locked up and you let this nigga over here talk to you crazy, not knowing that you talking to me and knowing I'll be the one that's gonna do, not knowing I'm gonna be the one that's gonna do something to you. But Joe Smo over here got you washing his drawers in the county.
It's shit like that. It's shit like that, man. And I just sat back and I was like, wow. I'm immediately, you know, I've always been a leader, so I would just immediately step in that role, like show them how to do certain things, showing them what they need, shit like that for niggas that ain't never been in jail before. You know, just showing them how to move, who to talk to, how to conduct yourself, you know, shit like that, like how to respect people's space and stuff like that. And I just was, it got to a point where every night, every other night, I'm feeding 6, 8, 9 niggas. Yeah. Cause they ain't got no money. But you on the block every day.
Hold on. What they do?
Oh, with the money, yeah. You on the block money every day. My lawyer's taken care of. My kid is taken care of while I'm in here. I'm dealing with all of that shit, and I'm still feeding you niggas. You know what's funny about that is after that, I seen probably about 5 or 6 of them. Do you think I got to thank you for many of them niggas?
Ain't even come back for it, but hey man, I appreciate things.
But I don't need no thank you because I look at it and I say, you too ignorant to even understand, man.
And I'm going to say this a lot over this podcast. The world has zero common sense, no common courtesy, no sense of urgency, and no situational, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Meanwhile, they was in there letting niggas step on their toes, talk to them crazy, all type of shit.
I'm gonna have to roll. I'm gonna make you roll your bunker.
Right. And that, I mean, that's a nice segue because we talking about growth versus niggas that never grow up, bosses versus niggas that somewhat leaders. Like, that's why I looked at that No Limit versus Cash Money, and you seen a clear contrast between P and Birdman. Man, Birdman still trying to find a young nigga out here to take advantage of. Man. Meanwhile, P is a boss. He sat back and he got the same niggas still loyal to him. Yeah. They all rich. They all straight. And his music, it just showed to me the difference in maturity in their music, bro.
Man, yeah. When it came on and I started to see it and it started to go through the music and shit, I was like, yeah, you know, that I had a conversation the other night and said that No Limit like came out a little bit before we could like really understand what was going on. But when Cash Money came out, we was right at 13.
See, Terrell, all them niggas will tell you this. When them niggas hopped on that Cash Money wave, I'm like, fuck them niggas. I'm a No Limit nigga. I used to say this shit back in the day. I'm like, I used to say this shit back in the day. I'm like, fuck that new Cash Money shit. We don't care about no jewelry and shit. These niggas talking that real street shit. They showing you how to get the money. You niggas talking about what happens after you got the money. Fuck that. I want to hear this shit.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like
but they still have some raw shit.
Yeah, it's raw because P showed you how to get the money. You know what I'm saying? You rap about it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was through business, enterprise,
right,
dealing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money show you how to spend that money, how to look good with that money. You know what I'm saying? What to do, and it's the spoils of being. I don't want to necessarily put a label on it, like saying being a hood nigga or something like that, but it's the spoils of being a person in that type of life. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you can see the growth and the consistency through P. But then when you look at motherfucking Baby and shit, you know what I'm saying? You can see that he's stuck.
Yeah, you see he's stuck. And you know how he's stuck because he's so emotional.
Yes, super emotional.
That's a true sign of a nigga that never really grew up. He's so fucking emotional.
But did you notice he didn't grow up? You don't ever see Slim, Manny Fresh, and Juvenile.
Yeah.
You see Manny Fresh, come on, man, get up off.
Yeah. But see, Manny always been that. You know Manny always been that, and then because Manny was all about the music.
Yeah.
Juvie, to me, I don't give a fuck what y'all talk all that Lil Wayne shit.
Juvie
is the star of Cash
Juvie
Money.
Is that
He's
nigga.
the foundation of Cash Money.
Yes.
He's the roof of Cash Money. It is what it is.
He is.
That's what he is. So I looked at it. I said, hold on, let's just break it down from the beginning. So they started off with 400 Degrees. Banger, right? Straight out the gate. Manny Fresh came off a little cocky. Like, I don't care. We go first. We got a way. I go first. Because he just felt like the music was going to kill everything they had. So when he started off with that.
Though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Juvie carried them.
But see, the range is there, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. The range. Because Pete got Bourbon Select. He got I Can Tell. He got some crunk shit for the club. He got that old gangster shit. He got all that.
Yeah, he got the shit for the women. He got the shit. He got the shit if you want to cook though. He got that shit, for that. He got that shine. Man. You know what I'm saying? You like, hey,
yeah, man. And I felt like the way P handled that part when he dropped "I'm About It," when Birdman was like, I started this stunt shit. He like, yeah, Birdman, I gotta get to you. Started that stunt shit. If you listen to OP, he used to always say, I don't stunt up front, I got bank. He used to always say, I ain't no stunner. What'd he say? It said sitting on 20, but I ain't no motherfucking stunner. Grab the gat where they at, rat the tat tat. You're representing third world. You're a rookie. I'm a vet. You the captain. I'm the crunch. Got dinner. I got lunch. Yeah, so he been talking that shit, but when he said, I don't know what the nigga said, man. If you know what he said, his word for word, but he was like, I was uptown too, and I started that. And then the shit dropped. I don't know what he said.
Oh, you talking about Master P when he was like, he gave him his props and said, but I was uptown too.
And I started that. What'd he say?
I don't know.
Don't nobody know what he said. I've been in the comments on every video.
But it went into,
right.
You know what I mean? I guess he was saying I started at I'm About It, you know what I'm saying?
It was like, I think he said something about KLC. He's like, I started that KL is y'all. I don't know what he said. Bro, I tried. Oh, you talking about the video?
Yeah.
I tried, man. I'm in every comments. I'm trying to figure out what this nigga said.
But P did his thing, you know what I'm saying? And not only the segue off of what you were saying about everybody that's around him and stuff, everybody's making money, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I seen a video. I was uptown too and I started that 1KL, let's show.
What did he say, bro?
That 1KL, let's show.
Oh, 1KL, let's show him.
Yeah. He said,
okay, because I'm like, what the hell he said?
Let's show him.
You sure?
Yeah, he said I started at what? KL, let's show him, you know.
Okay. He snapped.
He just didn't pause. He just let it run through.
Yeah, but see, to me, that's what I was going to say. That's the one that put the nail in the coffin because it was like, oh,
man.
They ain't got one of them. They just don't have one of them. One of those. I mean, they have kind of, but I'm about it. People gotta understand that nigga started out of his trunk with that. He was the one pushing that shit everywhere, going to every radio station.
Oh, I know.
Converting people, going to shows where people wasn't there and all this other shit. Opening up for Tupac, doing all this other shit. Pete worked the shit out of him about it to get it to be what it is.
When he did the interview and he was saying how many units he had sold in that 6 month span. Mm-hmm. Man, he was.
How many he put out? I think I know what you're talking about.
Projects he had put out in that 6 month span, but how many units he had sold per tape? 700,000, 300,000, 500,000,
2 million.
I'm like, hold on. You mean I'm talking about independently too? Yeah. Not only that, 500,000 units back in the day. That's gold,
right?
You understand?
Right.
A million is platinum,
right?
So you saying he's sitting up here? He done dropped 15 projects. And 6 of them is over 500,000.
Right. They would basically print money. And this the part. He was getting 80%.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
they were saying Cash Money had the best record deal that came out. But it was saying that Baby had mimicked his deal off of P's deal because he was supposed to be trying to sign the priorities, and then they said P said if you sign them, then we was gonna drop. So that's why they ended up going to Universal.
I think P got 83% off every record. I think that if I'm not wrong.
And how much was the records back then? $15 or $20?
Yeah, probably some more. $24.99.
He done put out double disc too, right?
Yeah. So come on. I remember back then, Ghetto D was like $22. Mm-hmm. So. What people don't get, man, is that none of that shit happens unless you got a group of niggas that believe in P vision.
Man,
that's the thing. That's what we don't do as black people. Not only that, but let's talk about the world. We don't respect shit that come from us no more.
No.
Like, just think about it like this. If I put out a CD and I'm selling it for $10, it's motherfuckers that could love every song on it, but they looking at me crazy because it's $10.
Mm-hmm. We done seen it.
I'm like, what's wrong with you niggas,
We done seen it.
I remember being a child back in the day when $10 was hard to come by, goddammit. And I'm buying 400 Degrees 3 times.
Man.
And it was $20. Because we appreciated music. We gave a fuck about it. Now we don't care about nothing. It's like, I sit back and watch these niggas and I'm like, what's wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all just sit there and watch people stream playing the game? The fuck?
They don't see the value in real life. I mean,
that creativity, man, they don't understand how hard it is.
That's because they got like ChatGPT now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be an artist. You don't even have to think anymore. And people just,
that's true.
They like, oh man, I don't even have to do it. I don't have to think anymore.
That's true.
You know how hard it is for a like a regular artist, because I paint. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to paint, draw something, and do something, and then people to think like, oh man, that's cool. Back in the day, that was like something used to be so big. Oh man, dang, you're an artist, you can do that.
Right.
Now, look at it as nothing.
Right.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I can do that better than you. Watch this.
And back to what you said about ChatGPT. These motherfuckers see Google as God.
Man.
That's why so many fucking Mandela situation. What they call it? Mandela effect.
Yeah.
So because they believe whatever the fuck these computers say. Nigga, I just seen something matter of fact today. I'm looking up Master P, Kevin Miller birthdays and shit. Mm-hmm. You look it up on Google. Now I've always heard Master P say Kevin was my little brother.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 5. He said it all the time. Kevin Miller, if you look it up on Google, he was born in 68. Said P was born in 70. If you look it up on Google, that's what it say.
I thought it was P, Kevin.
Is P, Kevin, C murder? No, C. They sister and then Silk.
Yeah,
I think. But see, this what got me. It said in the exact message on Google AI, it was like, Master P's younger brother, Kevin Miller, was born in 68. So that makes him the older brother. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I seen one where it said Big X the Plug weigh 175 pounds. I ain't bullshit.
He said 165 pounds.
Man, I swear that motherfucker said 170 pounds, some shit like that. I was like, man, get the fuck out. That boy every bit of 450,
man, nigga,
500 pounds. That's crazy. But you know,
that nigga breath weight 50 pounds.
I like Big Ass Plug music, man.
It's cool. Shit, it sounds repetitive, but it's cool.
Speaking on rap, just recently said for the first time since 1990, there was no top rap song on the Billboard Hot 100 Top 40.
Man, what?
Since 1990. Just happened. There was no rap song on the Billboard.
For real?
Mm-hmm. It just happened recently until Megan Thee Stallion broke it with something she just dropped. But
Lover Girl or whatever?
I don't know. Shit, I don't listen to that bitch music.
It's kind of dope.
I don't listen to her shit.
I don't like listening to her shit, but it's I think
she the one out of the new trash ass females. Like, it's only like 3 or 4 of them bitches, but she the best one out of like Cardi, Sexy Red, and you know the rest of them hoes. That's why I see it. Whatever them bitches' names is, man. I don't know none of them bitches' names.
That trash asshole.
I mean, them bitches sorry as a motherfucker.
Man, look.
Sorry as fuck. All them prostitute rappers. That's what I call them.
He said trash asshole.
Trash asshole.
But the song that she put out, I think is sampling Total Kiss.
Okay.
And the beat sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And I just listened to a snippet of it because it's hard for me to listen to the shit too. You know what I'm saying? But
my pussy this, my pussy that. Fuck this nigga, I'm gonna take his money.
I don't even know. It had some pussy in it, but she was like, I think it was more catering to like her going towards having a man type shit, and I was like, it's out of the normal a little bit. I think she's trying to appeal. You know what I'm saying? Is it possible?
We gonna come back to that.
Look,
shit.
Is it possible for us to be culture vultures of our culture?
It's possible. Yeah.
Or is it appropriate?
Yeah. It is. It's culture vulturing. But the thing is, they don't give a fuck because they sold out. That's what we call selling out. It's like Cardi B don't want her kids listening to her music, but she perfectly fine with all these bitches playing this shit for their daughters and shit.
Man,
showing little 5-year-olds twerking to her shit, talking about wet ass pussy and all that. Come on, man. Like you think that's cool, but you don't want your kids listening to nothing like that.
That's wild.
That's wild to me. It's a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
But you know what? It's crazy because you know I always play devil's advocate with some shit. Remember back in the day in the 90s. Mm-hmm. The hoochie mama shit, you know what I'm saying? All the another bad creation and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember all them kids and shit dancing and popping to that shit back in the day? Mm-hmm. What difference is it from then to now?
The difference is, for one,
I'm asking you because
I'm gonna tell you the difference. Have you ever heard MC Lyte "Keep On"?
Come on.
All right, you heard
Lyte
that.
My favorite female rapper, by the way.
"Keep On" with Escape in it. Okay,
it was from the
every single. She had 3 verses on that song. Mm-hmm. Every single verse was about sex. Mm-hmm. Not one pussy, not one fuck, not one dick, not one none of that shit in that record. To me, that veil is missing. Like, they doing shock rap now. It's like when we danced to certain music, or we was like into certain music, we wasn't really listening to the lyrics like that, and it wasn't even something that was like in your face vulgar. It's outside of some Little Kim records, some Foxy records.
Gotcha.
You know, Mia X might say something, you like, damn. But the rest of it, she talking that shit.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to like certain rappers, they talked all this killer shit, all this shit, right? But then they'll go back and they'll make a record about their mama, their grandma, their homie that they got killed. This will happen when you go to jail. This will happen when you go. There's no balance. That's why I say the difference is.
Okay.
Because all they hearing is nonstop filth. Nonstop filth. When we was kids, it was more like, okay, I'm going to show you a mirror to how fucked up it is in society. Even NWA got respect yourself.
Yeah.
Express yourself, I mean. Yeah, even they got that.
Yeah.
And they was considered the most dangerous group ever.
I don't know how.
But I'm just saying there's no balance. There is no good side, none of that shit.
Because, you know, like, growing up, you know, the music we listen to, like Ronald Isley and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, you never knew that, you know, like Secret Lovers was about, you know, having an affair. You never knew that,
right.
You know, Choosy Lover is about, you know, having this, you know, having sex with people that you wanted to be because you wanted to be selective with who you gave yourself to. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these certain things until you get older and then you're like, oh shit, okay.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just us growing up and hearing something like even close to anything vulgar like that besides Little Kim and Foxy Brown would be like R. Kelly or something, you know, like 12 playing shit.
I give you
even that with him saying certain things, you know what I mean? He's not
saying it so everybody understands. He's saying it so grown-ups
gonna understand.
Yeah,
you know
like I give you a prime example. Dirty Diana. For the longest, I didn't know what the fuck that song was about. But it's really about a groupie ass hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there is no imagination left. It's just straight vulgar and just straight. Like as a grown man, I don't feel comfortable making records and saying my dick and you know what I mean. Even saying it on this podcast, I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is kind of cringeworthy when you say certain things or when you talk about certain things and certain topics because it's not table talk. You know what I'm saying? It's not table talk, and it shouldn't be. There's certain things that should be more intimate.
Right.
There's certain things that should be talked about behind closed doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amongst certain people or a certain audience. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. It's okay. It's okay for everybody to talk about this in a certain way, but then when you talk about a certain thing and you feel a certain way, then whoa, you need to calm down. You need to not be angry. You need to not be But it's okay for you motherfuckers to listen to the radio. I knew shit was fucked up when I heard some crazy ass shit on the regular radio. I had to check and make sure. I'm like, hold on, mix 96.5.
Right.
What the fuck?
And it's lazy.
Yeah.
It's lazy as hell. Like I wish I knew that fucking verse from MC Light. What she say? Beat on my drum even if you need to. So I can open up and please you. I ain't afraid of sweat. She's saying all this stuff. But to me, it's like, that's artistry. You're painting the picture without painting the picture. You see what I'm saying?
See, it's one of my favorite.
Yeah, that shit hard. You're painting the picture without painting the picture. There's no social commentary. Why can't Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B make at least one song that says something about going to school or having respect for yourself as a young lady?
You can scroll down on the lyrics.
Okay.
If you tap on the lyrics, you can turn it up.
Okay. Can I get hot when you hit the jackpot? Surely I can. If you the man, I get loose and produce large amounts of juice. Can you get loose? Can you get used to that, or do you need a boost of energy to enter me and get it on? You're getting warm. I can feel you getting closer. Now, baby, down this mimosa. Like she's saying shit that's pure sex.
Yeah.
But she ain't coming out. My booty hole brown. My pussy is this. I'm a prostitute. You got to pay me to fuck. Like she ain't doing none of that. To me. Yeah, even take home the loot. Choosy about who I let knock my boot. Now let me take sight when you're loving the light. Life ain't all that when you're doing it right. Keep on. Yeah. Go. Choosy about who I let knock my boot.
Go.
Come on, man.
She be tripping.
It's perfectly okay for grown women to talk about sex. Nobody's saying that.
Yeah.
See, a lot of y'all think of shit in black and white. If it ain't this, it's that. You know, if somebody's not saying the most heinous, fucked up shit in the world, oh, well, you want somebody to be a nun.
No. We like sexual, you know what I mean? Man, we like classy and sexual.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying?
We know grown women have sex. It's like, we're not children.
No.
But at the same time, I shouldn't be listening to this with my kid or throw on a song with my kid and all of a sudden, dick and pussy and then they asking questions.
Come on my face, slap your dick on my waist.
Booty-hole Brown. Like, why would they say that? Like, what is going on?
You like, whoa.
Speaking of that,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would say, you want to be able to vibe out to some stuff and listen and ride and the kid's like, oh, that's a nice beat. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, you be like, as soon as I get to the crib, you know, I'm going to tear that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you gotta know you gotta at some point you gotta know your audience. You gotta know your audience, and you gotta dial it back. And then, just today's society is the killer of imagination, man.
And even in that hook, they talked about love.
Yeah,
your love's so real. Your love's so brand new. Like, they don't even talk about love at all.
No.
Cardi B was a married woman. What song did she talk about love, man?
I don't listen to her music.
I don't listen to it either, but everything I've heard is pure filth, man.
I don't listen to her.
But you know,
I stopped listening to her when they said her BBLs thing.
I can talk about this bitch all day. I can talk about these female rappers all day.
I can't. And
look at NLE Chopper new video.
Oh
right?
yeah.
What was it called? I forgot the name of it. It's the NBA YoungBoy diss.
Man.
Now, what I like about it is he's being an artist. Like, he's being creative. He's paying homage to the previous generations, like Tupac and Michael Jackson and Mike Tyson, all the greats. He's actually doing something different to push the envelope a little bit. Not only that, but he's going up against somebody that he said in the record is like a devil, man.
Mm-hmm.
This dude ain't never said nothing positive, ever. I ain't never heard it.
He was on his ass. It's called KO.
KO, yeah. KO. Yeah.
He just told him straight up, like, hey, you misleading youth.
Yeah, you misleading the youth.
You know what I'm saying?
And nobody's saying that he's squeaky clean. Nobody's saying that, but at least he got something he got some music out there that's actually positive.
Man.
This little dude has nothing positive. I never even understood the whole young boy thing. I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know, dog. Like, I don't know. I can't listen to it. And you
can't
either. And I try to reason with and think about it, like, man, who's the big star that came up when we were listening to music and our parents and people was like, man, I can't get with this type of music. You know what I'm saying? I can't get with. I try to go back.
Honestly,
I try to go back and I try to think from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s to the 2010. You know what I mean? I
can't think of nothing
artists that we used to listen to.
Only one I ever heard somebody say something negative about was Bone Thugs, and that's because they couldn't understand what they were saying.
Yeah, I understand that.
But other than that,
that's not me. I understand what they saying.
Right.
You got a rapper that you can't get with his music because this nigga is fucking.
His content is trash.
Man, all it is fucking emotional damaged music.
Right.
Chaos.
Right.
Just bullshit. You know
there
what I'm saying?
There was some songs that we had, or some artists that people was like, I know my mom was like, that ain't for kids. Like, and there was like some of that Biggie shit, Lil Kim shit, just certain records where they just be saying the most
some wild shit, yeah.
Like what Biggie said.
He's like,
I like a bitch that sucks my till I nut, skeeter on the gut and shit back up. Ain't that a slut? I was like, damn, she was taking it. Like Biggie used to say some wild shit.
He's talking some you ain't so good.
Yeah, bro. When I look, I'm gonna tell you when I heard that. Right, I heard it late. I'm grown.
I heard it when I was young, and I had to be like, "What? Hold on."
No, look, I'm because I ain't
hear that right.
I used to listen to more West Coast shit.
Oh yeah.
So I'm at the crib on Frederick.
Keep going. We gonna talk about that.
Nah, nigga, because There's a difference, all right?
There you go.
Now look, I used to listen to more West Coast shit than East Coast shit at the time. So
I got you.
it was like, I'm cleaning up the crib. And I hear that. Oh, did that nigga just say what I think he said, bro? Bro, I had to run it back. Like, man, this nigga gay as a motherfucker,
My first
man.
thought was the trick. You look so good.
I suck on your daddy's dick.
Man. Paul. Hey, look. Hey,
yo. Was a trip. Yeah, bro. No.
Hey, yo.
Ain't nobody that fine.
Hey, no, dog. My thing was, I hadn't heard that, but I heard that beef when he was like, my nigga,
kidnap your kids,
man,
come in the ass and throw them over.
I was like, what?
Yeah, when I heard, but you know what's crazy about that? I heard Jock say that first. Young Jock had stole that line, and I'm like, what the fuck is Young Jock talking about, man?
He must have made a reference to something.
Yeah, he made a reference. Yeah. He paid homage to Biggie or whatever. He stole the line.
That ain't no damn homage.
I'm like, man, hold the fuck up, bro. What did he just say?
Hold on, dog. I'm like,
nigga, that. See, it's certain stuff that I'm just like, nah, these brothers weirdo.
Yeah, you like.
But you know, Biggie had a transgender motherfucker in this video, man.
Look, it's fucked up. It's fucked up because we lived it in real time, so we got to watch the videos in real time from MTV Jams, Yo MBT Raps, BET Soul, all that stuff, the basement. So we got to watch all the stuff in real time, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know what the fuck was going on. We just thought it was some cool party shit, vibe and everything. Nigga, you see how Busta Rhymes looked at the motherfucker in the video? And everybody like, oh man, that was a trans video and the flavor in your ear. Yes. LL Cool J knew that motherfucker was a trans. And that nigga diss Biggie in that song.
Yeah.
That whole verse is a diss.
Yeah.
And the nigga and Biggie never came at that nigga. I think he came at him on some other songs, but the jabs wasn't received how they was being received. That nigga LL Cool J tore that nigga up like nigga he shit lotitious, skeevy, delicious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
That nigga said, nigga, what?
Who is somebody that you want to see in the verses?
Who I would like to see in the verses?
Like, what's your? Just give me your ultimate verse. To me, right now, if I could bring two people back to life, it'd be Prince versus Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But or Whitney versus Michael Jackson.
Ain't no Whitney. It's Prince versus Michael Jackson. Who you got?
Shit, Mike, nigga, the fuck, Mike all day, bro.
You got Mike. Go ahead, give me the.
There's levels to this, man. I love Prince, but. Mike is
Prince played all his instruments. Right?
That's all beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. He can't dance like Mike. He can't write songs like Mike. He ain't got the songs that Mike got, bro. Mike was such a genius.
Hold on. You said he can't write songs like Mike, but Mike did Mike have help writing those songs? He had help. Quincy Jones.
Oh no. See, that's a lie. I hate that people bring that up. Not you, but I'm just saying. When Quincy Jones brought that shit up after he was dead, how is it that you wrote these songs and you did this, you did that? No, nigga, you added your influence, but Mike came to you with Thriller done.
Yeah.
Subject wise, like, and just writing and
talking
having
about the whole
sound,
album or the song?
The sounds he had them done. Yeah. Like it was. If you go back and listen to those demos, those was recorded at his house. You can hear Janet in the back. You can hear all this shit. It's motherfuckers trying to take credit for playing the bottles on Pretty Young Thing and shit. Mm-hmm. You can hear him telling Janet what to play, what to do.
Yeah.
And then he take it to Quincy when it's done. It's kind of like what One Republic did with Timbaland.
Yeah.
Polish this shit up.
Yeah.
Like Thriller, for example. That was a song called Starlight. Mm-hmm. The cadence was there. All of that shit was there. And then Quincy came up with the idea of making it a horror theme because Mike always wanted to do horror.
Yeah,
that's how it became Thriller instead of Starlight, same everything. Mike was doing that shit, bro.
Yeah,
even the songs that would come to him, certain sounds and shit like that. Mike was doing that, bro. Just Quincy was more musically inclined, and he could put the shit together. He could make it sound better. Yeah. But and I'm not speaking off the wall because I don't know. But
yeah, I'm gonna say because as far as like some of the early albums and stuff, like as far as having the influence of having writers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
He did.
Prince, on the other hand,
I ain't never heard nobody say that Prince had writers.
Exactly.
Never heard that before. So.
You know what I'm saying? They now Prince have written for a lot of people. You know
True.
What I'm saying?
Mike has too.
You know, I know.
Mike has choreographed for people.
Yeah,
Mike has done a lot of shit. But Mike was beatboxing and all that shit too. So I don't know. Bro.
I don't know. It'd be tough because you it'd be something to see for one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and it would have to be an event.
And you know what else to me, Mike?
Not no hour.
Mike's range as far as what he makes in music.
Yeah.
Prince ain't. Like Prince got some. Prince got some. Look, Prince like got some. Dog. Prince got some grade A #1 smashes, right? But Mike got smashes to stretch all the way down the street.
Come on, man.
Think about it.
Don't do Prince like that.
Okay, bro. What is he gonna play when he comes with Man in the Mirror? What is he gonna play for that?
Diamonds and Pearls.
What is he gonna play for Dirty Diana? Thriller. Beat It.
I'm just saying.
Billie Jean.
Prince got his dog.
I mean, I'm just saying. You remember the time. We still going.
Yeah, hey. I ain't saying Mike.
You are not alone.
His. You know
now, R. Kelly wrote that. You are not alone. Yeah. But we still going.
I'm just saying, hey. If we going off of material, I mean, whatever the rules is, we going off material that you strictly written or you done had this or produced this, or you know what I'm saying? You don't know because we. I
mean, how we doing it? I would say artist for artist. Your album records,
your catalog versus
your album records versus my album record. To me, it ain't close. And I love Prince, man.
Yeah, I mean, Mike is a bigger world star than Prince,
but he got the hits to back it up though. He got the smashes to back it up.
Shit, he couldn't do no wrong for the longest time. Man, Mike came out, boom, he dropped them hits. When Mike started dropping hits and getting them endorsements and everything started going, on a trajectory like far way out of, clearly way past the Jackson 5. Then he became a solo artist and stuff like that. It's like he couldn't do no wrong in the public's eyes.
Mike was a super perfectionist too. He recorded like 80-some records for Thriller and put like 8 or 9 on the album. Ain't no telling what's out there,
man.
So we
need to hear them shits.
I don't know, man. Mike is different, bro. I'm just saying, Mike is different. That's why it be pissing me off when people be like, "Oh, Chris Brown's the new Michael." Man,
I don't know.
Like, stop that, man, please.
Everybody, but it's always you always have to have something to compare somebody else to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
which leads back to why I don't know, man. And they put that whole age limit, and then they trying to compare some shit. It's confusing. It's confusing being a black male in today's society. It's very confusing because if you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Right. If you it's a privilege to make it old, but if you getting older, you looked at as dust. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody. You don't know shit. So you know what I mean? It's like
I don't pay no attention to no fucking idiots. I think people that think that way are idiots.
It's just American society. It's
I look at older
society.
I look at older people like you're telling me if you met Al Pacino today, you wouldn't be like, damn, that's Al Pacino.
Yeah.
And this man about dead, He old as hell.
Man.
But like you telling me you wouldn't be like, oh shit.
That's Scarface.
Right, nigga, that's crazy. Al Pacino just walked by. Like, come on, man. Stop it. Age is not a negative.
Man, they see one of our old elders and look at this old ass nigga. First thing I was watching the Versus, and Pete, you know, they up and look at these old ass niggas.
Yeah.
What?
Pete running in the spot. Like, nigga, what you want him to do?
You can't run in a spot like that. You can't run in one spot
you rappers, like that. All y'all do is stand there and then dive off stage, nigga. Y'all don't do shit else.
Don't do that. They just stand there and hold their nuts or walk around baby booping and jigging. I don't know, niggas. Yeah, man, y'all gay.
Hey, let's stay on the topic of this versus, right? Who would you like to see in the versus? I would like to see Chris Brown versus
I got nothing against gay people, but man, y'all some fruit balls. Y'all, man, ain't no way to put it.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas some weirdos. But
what you think about Chris Brown versus Usher? Who you think wins?
They needed, man, I don't know. They needed strictly going off a catalog.
Mm-hmm. Their music.
I don't know it'd be close because I'm not taking nothing from Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing from Chris Brown, but being that Usher has a large catalog also, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
The reason, look,
Usher, and again, that is similar to the Michael Jackson Prince. Chris Brown is a much larger artist than Usher.
You think so? I don't.
But don't Usher got a diamond record?
He got two of them.
Yeah, 2 diamond records.
See, I don't. That's why I say I don't think so.
Was Chris Brown got any diamond records?
I don't think so. But see, that's why I say it's a difference because you know how you listen to when you heard Dipset versus the Locks, right? And the music just felt different in the room. Mm-hmm. When you put on Usher,
Usher album verse, but it depends on who the audience is.
I don't think so because look, I think a lot of young people they'll have this mindset where they just like, oh, it's old, so it ain't on my radar. But once they hear it, they're gonna be like, oh, damn. Mm-hmm. Like, what does Chris Brown have for Yeah? What does he have for Confessions? Mm-hmm. You remind me of what does he have for Nice and Slow?
I don't know Chris Brown's newest shit because I listened to Chris Brown when he came out when we was
2005, I think,
something like that.
Oh, okay, but yeah, I just don't. I don't see how his music can hold up to that. Usher got too many big, huge smashes, man.
Usher has 1 diamond record in Confessions.
Does he have, I thought he had another one. Hold on, what's this one record with, was it 8702, something like that?
No, it wasn't done.
Okay.
Chris Brown has no diamond records, but his whole album was.
I think he had something that was close to diamond. Usher. Per album.
I don't know. That Usher be hit different though, boys. Yeah. Hey, Usher. Hey, that shit'll have you in your feelings. It'll have you want to leave your bitch, get back with your bitch.
So Confessions sold 15 million worldwide. He got another one, My Way, sold 7 million.
Yeah, so it was almost.
Yeah, it was up there.
Yeah.
And then you had 8701. That's at 8702. It had 5 million records sold. So yeah. Usher got them smash ass albums.
Let's see what Chris Brown,
I'm gonna look at him.
Cause man. But yeah, like I mean, going back to what you were saying, you know, Chris Brown may have newer songs and stuff that like, especially with the new age of TikTok and social media, you know what I mean, that has pushed.
Chris Brown's highest album sales 4.5 million, and that was exclusive.
Yeah.
And then he had 3.3 million with Fame, and he had another 3 million with the Chris Brown album. Everything else is under that. Everything else is like 1 million to, some change. But yeah.
So what they say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
It's true. I'm just saying, like, I understand a lot of people
Fame versus
feel a way about Chris Brown. To me, Usher's range is like, it's crazy.
And Usher has written a lot of music too.
Yeah,
for a lot of different artists. I'm pretty sure.
And he has ghostwriters too.
Oh yeah,
Jermaine Dupri wrote some shit.
Yeah,
what's the one nigga name that was writing everybody's shit?
Austin.
Dallas Austin wrote some shit.
Austin.
But no, not him. It was somebody else. Damn, I forgot his damn name. No, he a dark skinned bald nigga. Oh well, I forgot his name.
Sean Garrett?
No, not him.
But I would take Usher in it. I would take Usher in if it's purely off of hits.
Yeah. See, a lot of people like to bring in like features and all that, and I'm like, all right, that's cool, but this is my shit versus your shit. That's how I think verses should be.
Yeah.
You can do features all day. Anybody can do features.
Yeah, but a motherfucker that could hold his own in his Babyface, man.
Oh, Babyface is the god. See, Babyface to me, when you talking about dudes that write and do all of that shit, Babyface is probably the one.
Yeah.
Him and Teddy Riley.
Oh man, yeah.
Those two dudes are like the one.
Man,
there's no way around that.
I think Babyface got it because
didn't he already do one though?
Yeah, he did. I think he did one, but
did he go against Teddy Riley? Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, they went back and forth. But it was crazy was because like, man, you wrote that? How you know you wrote that?
Yeah, you're right. Rico Love, that's his name.
Rico Love, yeah. That's Rico Love, he cold with a pen too.
Yeah,
he cold with the pen.
But Babyface is. Ain't nobody fucking with Babyface. Dude.
No. And you know a Babyface here. You can hear it.
That nigga was writing for Tony.
That nigga was writing for Tony Braxton.
He's writing for Mariah Carey.
Boys and Men. He was writing for
I'm tripping. JD.
Yeah, JD Cole.
JD Cole is a motherfucker too.
Yeah, he was writing for a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ballads, love, what's up, you know. He wrote that was Mariah Carey shit that he wrote too. Yeah, so he was getting it in. Hey, yeah.
Let me tell you, Usher, back to the Usher and Chris Brown shit. I'm looking at his catalog mentally. I'm like, bro. His shit is just different, man.
He got some. I mean, you know, look, you can hear the song as soon as the song come on.
Right, and then it's gonna be that grown man music versus the kid music. Usher, even when he was young, he still was making grown man music. How old was he when My Way came out? Was like 18? 19?
I think so.
Maybe he was like 17. I don't know, but You Make Me Wanna was on there.
Yeah.
Nice and Slow was on there. My Way was on there.
Hey,
I'm talking about had back to back.
Tyrese and his feelers in the video.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Usher had them shit. Usher top, let's see, 20 songs.
Yeah, he was 18 when he came out.
You Remind Me, Confessions Part 2, You Make Me Wanna, You Got It Bad, Burn, Nice and Slow, My Way, Caught Up, There Goes My Baby, You Don't Have to Call, DJ Got Us Falling in Love, Hey Daddy. Come on, bro. I Don't Mind with Juicy J, Oh My God, Climax, Think of You, Bad Girl, Love in This Club, My Boo. Man, Chris Brown better sit his little ass down somewhere, bro. And I ain't even done.
Yeah. Hey.
Call Me a Mac, remember that when he was a kid? Mm-hmm. Confessions Part 2.
Hey, look, man, you're going to have to get off Chris Brown, man.
Moving Mountains. Nigga, I ain't even went into Superstar. None of that shit.
See, I would hit them notes if I could sing, but I can't.
Let's look up Chris Brown top 20 songs. Under the Influence, Go Crazy, No Guidance, Fine China, Turn Up the Music.
Look at me now, kiss.
Hey, man.
Say goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Run it. She ain't you. What's the song with the he did with Drake?
No Guidance. I already said that one.
No, not No Guidance. Deuces.
That one. Drake was on there, wasn't it? Yeah, Deuces was hard. Yeah, bro.
Drake got a little something, you know what I'm saying? With you. hey, hold on now. Look,
excuse me, Miss Superwoman, New Flame.
I'm just saying, he do got
Indigo.
some shit.
I mean, he's a superstar for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
But there are levels to this. There are levels to this. I'm just
trying to get this man some credit now.
He's a superstar for a reason. Look, Chris Brown is amazing, bro. He can do all that shit. Dance, sing, dope as fuck, can rap like a motherfucker. But
wall to wall. Don't judge me.
Man, what he gonna play when he drop Confessions, bro? And notice, I didn't even say yeah on the damn record when I was naming him. What he gonna do for yeah?
He gonna do yeah.
What he gonna do for Nice and Slow, man?
Take you down.
Yeah, right.
Time for love.
Nah, hang it up, Mr. Brown. It's over with. You better call Bobby Brown, nigga.
Hey, hell no.
You gonna need to call Bobby Brown, nigga. Every other Brown, Nino Brown,
Judge Joe Brown.
Right. Man, Jackie Brown, hold up, nigga. Need some more Browns, B. Shit, you gonna have to call some blacks too. God damn. Usher got too much shit, bro. Yeah, I think people have forgot Usher. Usher was like the guy in the game for a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think Usher would have. I think Usher need to go against Beyonce or something because he would smoke Chris Brown.
No, I mean they had to find somebody that's synonymous to Usher. I mean, you know that 2001, 2002 Usher was tough.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? With the
You Got It Bad, Burn. All that shit is on one album.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean,
I'm talking about the Usher with the spin around the necklace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that nigga was tough. Yeah, that nigga was tough. That album, that Confession album was the shit, boy.
That was 2004. That was 2004. Yeah, but he had 8701 right before that. So Usher he had a run, like a serious run.
98 all the way to 2004.
You see when did My Way come out?
97.
Yeah, 97. Then he took like a little hiatus, I guess. Hold on, 8701.
Yeah, 8701 came out in
2001. Okay. Yeah, it came out 2001, July 9th, 2001. Okay. So, I mean, it ain't that much of a hiatus. 4 years. Back then, they used to do it like that.
I'm going to say, but they used to do album runs. It wasn't 2 weeks and they heard an album and then they was like, oh, that's
went
old.
On to the next, yeah.
No, they released it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then they did singles
tours,
out.
Yeah, they doing singles, especially in tours, man. Hey.
Nigga, you know who was the man at that? Michael Jackson. Like he'll go do like Billie Jean, then drop I think he dropped Beat It after that. And then out of nowhere, no, Beat It came later. So he dropped Billie Jean and then he came way later with Thriller after the album was already rolling. Then it just pushed the album into the stratosphere. Then he came with Billie Jean after that. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
Man, do you remember where were you when they dropped Remember the Time, the video?
I don't know about that one, but I know where I was at when I saw Black and White for the first time. I was at my grandma's house.
Do you remember when they used to do like they let you know a week in advance they had the video?
And when it was going to show what channel, yeah.
Man, nigga, that used to be the shit, boy. Look, hey, it don't matter. We know the Michael Jackson video was going to be a motherfucking movie. Mm-hmm. It was going to be 15, 20-minute motherfucking short film.
Yep.
We finna get some popcorn. We finna watch this. We finna sit up, you know what I'm saying? And then boom.
You know they changed that over time, that black and white video. I was like, damn, because I'm thinking like it's a Mandela effect. Like I know there was more shit in this video than what I'm seeing. And they had like all that racial stuff on the windows he was breaking and all that, and the Black Panther shit. They took all that out.
They was doing all the morphing and shit. Yeah, that shit was wild.
They took all that shit out. But yeah,
man, just think of all the shit that used to happen or used to come out that we used to be super amazed by now. That people just be like,
it's no big deal.
Yeah.
You know, I said that before on this podcast. I remember watching Demolition Man.
Oh yeah.
And they could talk to people and see them, and I was like, damn, that's the future. Man. And now we do that every day. We FaceTime and shit.
It's a Star Trek shit.
We take it for granted like a motherfucker too.
And I don't know, it still blow my mind. Even with Usher. As a matter of fact, I think Usher was like one of the first to put that in the video, like and put it in a newer video.
It wasn't
where you can actually see the person on the two-way.
Oh, I don't know.
Like I think he had like a two-way, and it was like you can see the person's face.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, man, that's gonna happen one day.
Man,
like we gonna be able to do that one day. Then the iPhone FaceTime. You like, man, that's crazy.
Man, I don't know, man, what killed the music industry. I think it was Napster, but at the same time, like, I think when they went away from shit and brought in MP3 players and iPods, that's what killed it. Yeah. Like, because even back then, like, you still had to burn a CD. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still had to find ways to get the shit to play it. Yeah, I used to sell them motherfuckers in high school.
You got mail.
Yeah, all that. Like even then, you had to actually have the physical copy. Now people don't even want that. Like I remember,
they don't make CD players no more.
Yeah, I know they don't put them in cars no more.
No,
I remember when Jeezy had said that. With the streets is watching, he put like 75,000 free ones out, and I try to follow that same model, but it's at a time where everything is transitioning.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, how the fuck I'm gonna get on now? Everything is about putting on a diaper to get on, doing some gay shit to get on, or paying somebody to
being retarded, short bus shorty, but that's what the time was.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, man.
I was like, God. I was like, you know what? I was like, this is tough. It was tough. I ain't gonna lie. It was tough.
Let's switch a little bit. Let's talk sports. So LeBron is pouting right now. First he said it was some type of injury, soreness, but now it's a back sciatica. He has to be out for another 3 weeks with sciatica. But he's finding time to go to see Kai Cenat and go dancing and shit like that and jumping around. Let me tell you something, as somebody that dealt with sciatica for the last, I don't know, since I was 23 years old, right? Sciatica is not something that you're going to just go around and just do and jumping around and all this other shit. No. If you're fucked up like that, trust me, it's either one or the other. Either you fucked up or you're not. If he can do all that other shit that he's doing off the court, he can go play. We saw Scottie Pippen have sciatic problems in the finals. What was he doing? Going back to get treatment, coming back out, running up and down the court, be a decoy, getting rebounds and having assists and shit like that. Problem is, man, these dudes don't give a shit about nothing. They getting too much money.
Yeah.
It needs to be a point where you can actually go back and take some of these motherfuckers' checks, dog.
Like you gotta actually fight for your money. You gotta actually work for it.
Work for it. Yeah. I saw let me say this. I saw Chris Broussard bitch ass get online and say LeBron never load managed. Bro, what? Like, are y'all trying to be funny at this point? This nigga, besides Kawhi Leonard and Joel Embiid, this nigga is the king of load managing.
Man.
Come on, man. Y'all got to stop that bullshit. I swear. I can't stand to hear people just tell blatant lies like that.
You know why they do that? They be baiting you in. They be baiting motherfuckers in to rage bait. That's all they doing.
Probably.
Like there's nothing new under the sun. So you hear these same things over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So when people say stuff, like you said, they do it for the shock value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just so they can be relevant. You know what I'm saying? To get some type of instant gratification, or even just to get your attention to talk to them.
Yeah.
So with LeBron, man, it's just he done.
Yeah.
He's fucking done.
He's pouting.
That's it. He's done.
The Lakers wouldn't renew his contract. I think this is last year or the year after this one. This is last year. And they wouldn't renew his contract. They said, fuck it, we going with Luka. And Luka and them balling out without his ass.
Man.
And this nigga always been a defensive liability. He always would make the ball stick. Like, man, I'm so tired of that motherfucking dude, man. I'll be glad when he gone.
I am ready to see a new NBA.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if they can bounce back from it. Like Michael Jordan just came back and he signed a deal with NBC and he's showing clips of his interview. Fine, but I think the deterioration and the erosion that dude has caused to this point may not be fixable.
Yeah, it will.
It's infiltrated the commissioner, all these young players.
Some has to give at some point. You know what I'm saying? What goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? And even when we have those lows, you know, it'll come back up. We're going to have another great golden era of music, sports, just regular pop culture life. You know what I mean? And then especially in our black culture, we're going to have a renaissance again.
Yeah,
I believe that.
It's got to take drastic changes in society, man. Just think about it. How can we produce another Michael Jordan in this era? How is that even possible?
That ain't going to come from Gen Z.
That's what I'm saying. It's impossible. Like, you have to have a certain level of toughness. You have to have a certain level of never say die attitude and will, plus the athletic ability, plus the strength, plus all the shit that comes with that.
Man, look.
They ain't playing street ball no more.
I follow a lot of people who are training their sons and stuff, and I'm seeing them, people that's slightly older than I am, having sons, younger sons, that's giving them that dog, like Deshaun Morris. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Morris too is Honey Badger. This kid has been followed by Under Armour. You know what I'm saying? And him. So Honey Badger and then Blaze. You know, they're two little football players and stuff, and we seen them grow up from being young kids and Pee Wee leagues, and they going up and
see football is different.
I know, but I'm just saying the tactics that the fathers is using to get them dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Football is different. This is why I say football is different, because a hit is a hit. Like, it's softer than it used to be, but when it comes to the NBA, bro, the culture of the NBA has been destroyed so much that they don't love it at all. Yeah. You can tell they don't love it. Even when we thought Giannis loved the game, Giannis turned right around and started doing the same shit as the rest of them. Yeah. Victor Wembanyama, we thinking that he's gonna be the one and all this other shit. It depends on his mentality moving forward. Yeah. What's going to happen once he wins?
Yeah. What's he infected by? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's going to happen when he wins? What's going to happen when he reached the peak? And like, that's one thing that people don't get. Michael Jordan didn't just win a championship. He had 2 3-peats. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot to get up the next day when you know you on top.
To say, I want another one.
Yeah. To be that hungry for another one. And then come back and say, I'm hungry for another 3.
Yeah, true that.
Bill Russell. It takes a lot to be able to say, I'm still hungry, man, after 10 championships.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we have they don't even value winning no more. No. They say, Oh, well, winning don't matter. That's a team effort. They don't give a fuck how many players this dude got on this team. They don't care. They don't care how many bullshit calls. They don't care about traveling. They don't care about none of this shit. They don't care.
Yeah. I start seeing that when you had players just shaking people and they breaking ankles, and that was just like, oh.
Nobody cared about the point.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yep,
hold on, nigga.
And that was from our era.
Yeah,
and I used to like, even playing street ball, it's like you see somebody shake somebody and everybody go crazy. And I'm like, nigga, finish the play.
Yeah,
I'm down here, nigga, throw the ball. What you doing?
But even then, people was like, I mean, in our era, motherfuckers was like having to be killers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Iverson, even though Iverson's shaking something, he trying to finish it. You couldn't shake a motherfucker and then not finish the job because then it wouldn't count. Yeah, that's like Iverson shaking Jordan and then he shooting the ball, and then if he hit a brick, it wouldn't have
mattered. No, it wouldn't have mattered.
He finished it.
But see, that's another thing too. Could you imagine Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, all these players that was back then able to travel, able to carry the ball,
able to take that extra step,
able to just able to never play defense, just play all offense. Like, I'm just saying, like, just imagine how prolific Kobe would have been if he wasn't defending the other team's best player.
Yeah, just imagine how many points would have been scored.
Man, that man would have averaged 45 easily. Yeah. And especially in the era today, when you got so many possessions. Yeah. All they doing is coming down, jacking up threes. Nigga, I seen a game the other day where they went like 10 for 60. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Are y'all trying to be funny? Like, are y'all seriously trying to make people turn this shit off?
Yeah. It's literally just a 3-point shootout.
But I can't watch it.
And the crazy part about it is not everybody is Steph Curry. And this is no shot to Steph Curry. Steph Curry is talented. Mm-hmm. He is a very talented individual. He is a sharp shooter. He's a fucking sniper on the court, and people don't give him.
Not only that, but he got the green light too.
Man,
it's been a lot of great shooters that didn't have the green light. Yeah. They're like, nobody was telling Ray Allen to come down and shoot 20 times from 3 a game.
Man, and Ray Allen was a sharpshooter too.
Yeah, nobody's told Larry Bird, hey, Larry, shoot the 3 20 times a game.
Every time I think about Larry Bird, I always think about Fat Joe Legend.
Yeah, man, like it's too much of that shit, and I don't want to sound like I'm just shitting on, but bro, LeBron is my era. He's my era, and I still don't like that shit.
LeBron is older. Yeah, he older than we.
He older than us. Yeah. A couple years up. Yeah, he older than us, but still, I'm like, nah, this ain't just shitting on young players.
Man, LeBron ain't our era, nigga. Our era is from the 90s, nigga. Fuck that shit.
I would love for the game to produce another Kobe or Jordan. I would love
for the game to produce all the players that came out of the 90s. The Tim
or
Hardaway,
another Iverson.
Man, the Tim Hardaways, the motherfucking Alonzo Mournings, the motherfucking Sean Kemps, you know what I'm saying? The Muggsy Bogues, you know what I'm saying? The Larry Johnsons, the Isaiah Riders, you know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to see the Clyde Dressers, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the Twin Towers, you know what I'm saying? I want to see
parity in the game. Man. I want to see centers play like centers.
Oh, man.
I can't, bro. I was watching, what's his name? Ja Morant the other day. I'm like, dude, could you imagine if Allen Iverson was able to take 3 or 4 steps like this with the ball? Mm-hmm. Nigga, he would have been literally unguardable. That man would have averaged 45, 50 points a game. You can run around like this with the goddamn ball? Look at Luka. Bro, every time Luka touched the damn ball, I sit back and I go, like, how is this even basketball? This man literally picks up the ball like this, drop it down again, pick up the ball like this, take 2 steps, drop it down again. I'm like, how is this not carrying?
Yeah. I
don't get it, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I done lost faith in not only humanity, but in a lot of things. And I'm just like,
yeah,
you just gotta wait. We just gotta wait
it out.
Course.
There's got to be some real rough times coming.
Man, and maybe we are in a rough time.
Shit, it ain't rough enough. It ain't rough enough. It ain't rough enough. I seen a bitch the other. I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Matter of fact, I'm finna prove this shit to you. Let me see. Let me find that video because I was like, bitch, man, wait till you see this shit, bro.
So I live in a 10-story apartment building, and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6, with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys. So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and of me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So, thanks to y'all taxpayers are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but
that gotta be fake.
Either way, there are people out here that's living that life, and don't have to stress. Don't have that right there shows you times ain't hard enough.
My mortgage is $1,400 a month.
Man, what you said. I'm trying to build a house right goddamn now. You know how many hoops I gotta jump through for these fucking people? These motherfuckers. Bro, I shouldn't even be talking about this on the podcast, but they came and told me that the land that I just got, even though the realtor said it, even though the website said it, my app said it, it's residential. They told me it's commercial land.
You're a damn lie.
Swear to God.
That's a fucking house that was there.
Exactly. And not only that, but the house behind me is commercial land too.
What?
That don't even make sense. I'm sitting there talking to the dude at the city. I'm like, man, come on now, bro. Like, I've been jumping through hoops dealing with this plumbing situation. I've been jumping through hoops dealing with all this stuff. You mean to tell me after all this money I've spent that I gotta go pay some extra money to rezone the shit?
What'd I tell you?
I know. They're going to do everything they possibly can to keep me from doing this. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I'm going to get it done. It's all right. It's all right. But see, we're not supposed to believe in racism. We're not supposed to believe that there's certain systems put in place to keep us down.
Racism, classism.
I'm listening to this motherfucker on the phone, right? And he don't know that I'm on speaker. I'm talking to the planner. He don't know. Well, maybe the guy should did his due diligence and this, that, and other. I'm like,
I'd have snapped on.
So look, I'm sitting like, okay. You don't do your due diligence with the actual, what do you call it? The agent that posts this shit. Mm-hmm. The realtor, the broker, all of that shit. Everything, lock and step says residential. Why would I assume it's not?
Do you have it?
Yeah, I got it all.
Oh, yeah. Look, hey.
Why would I assume that it's not? But see, the city takes precedence over all of that shit. So it don't matter what they said, what they sold me, none of that shit. I got to come back and sue them.
That's a setup.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Just like they try to tell me, there's water available. There's this, that, and other available. But you got to dig up on the street and tap in this, that, and other. I'm like,
why?
Okay.
There's a fucking...
Trust me. I got to their ass. So look, I'm still looking at the maps. I'm looking at when the house was actually there years ago. Looked at the street. The street ain't been touched since then. It ain't been touched. So where the fuck did y'all cap this shit off at? Why do I have to go back under the street to supply y'all? See, y'all want me to pay these extra permits and all this other shit to dig into the street for what? See, y'all working with that damn plumber too. That's why I'm not dealing with them. It's stuff like that people don't understand. They're like, well, we have to go through it too. No, you motherfuckers are trying to ignore racism.
Yeah.
They don't like the fact that I'm going to build this shit out of my pocket.
Yeah. And they want to take advantage. They want to stick it to you so they can discourage you.
They want me to go through their builders. They want me to go through their plumbers. They're like,
I told you that. I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
They only want. They were like, oh yeah, this is not that. I said they stopped it because they didn't want to fast track it. They wanted to find a problem or find a loophole. Yeah, just so they can stop you, so they can be like, oh no, and they think they're going to get the money out of you and discourage you.
I can go into more detail. I'm gonna do that off camera, but the shit that they try to pull, bro.
Oh yeah,
I could not believe that, bro.
Man, I look
like, what is going on here?
I got a phone. Oh, I made a phone call today because the moving company that I have, I'm supposed to pick up these certain pods for this lady that's coming from Wyoming or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I reach out to the company to where I can get them, and they're supposed to provide trailers and stuff, and I'm supposed to go pick them up, trail them to the house, unload them, and then come back and get the other pods and do the same thing. Yeah. The lady books me straight through the company. I have nothing to do with it or whatever. The broker set everything up for the lady, and I'm supposed to do my labor and do the pickup. Why the people the hub where the pods are get mad? Because when I call them on the phone, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to call to confirm a time in the morning, on this particular day, and say, hey, I'm going to be there this time. I want to make sure and confirm and say, I can pick these up and blah, blah, blah. Who are you? I'm such and such. I'm this, I'm blah, blah, blah. I give him all my credentials and everything. And he goes, well, that's not how this works. Yes, it does. I've been doing this for the last 14 years. I've been having a moving company for the last 14 years. This is exactly how this works because I've been working with this company for the last 14 years. This is how this works. Yes, it is. Yeah. No, it isn't.
Power trip.
You must have cut us out of all this because we're supposed to take the boxes up there and you're supposed to come out there and fit on it. First of all, no, that's not how this works. For one, you don't talk to me that way. Right. Two, you're going to have those boxes on those trailers Friday morning when I get there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't cut you out of anything. If she ordered or they made a manifest and directly through the company that you have and you're the hub and the source, you are supposed to provide the services of making sure these pods are ready for me to go so I can make the services for the customer.
You know where they fuck up so much? They tend to think that we're just going to quit and just bend to their rule. Oh yeah, let them say something. We just going to accept it. It's like, no,
fuck up.
Yeah. That's why I had to tell everybody I'm sitting talking to this guy. I ain't gonna say what he does, but I'm like, how is it that this company quoted me $11,000 less than you did for the same job? What is the difference? He couldn't explain to me what the fucking difference was. I'm like, inflation. You just gave me this price thinking that I'm too stupid and I won't be able to go do my due diligence and find somebody else.
Yeah, I'm not finna go price check and say, okay, what do you do this for?
But I'm gonna find a way around paying that motherfucker too. Yeah, because I can't afford to just be like, oh well, I'm gonna do everything that y'all tell me to do. No, I'm not finna go with the first person that I call or get a quote.
You source check, you fact check. You know what? Thank you to all the teachers that used to tell us how to use the sources, how to use almanacs and all these things, and we can go back and fact check and source check and make sure you find your sources and thank y'all for teaching us how to do this shit so we're not fucking idiots and just going with the sheeple of all America because this shit is getting crazy, dog.
What they want, and then
they don't want us to buck the system. That's what it is.
I'm not dumb enough to sit here and think that y'all don't do favors for each other.
Come on,
that y'all don't sit back and be like, oh well, that's such and such. Oh yeah, just let them do it. Just let them go. We can change this. We can deal with this later. We can send this to the board. I know how this shit works.
Yeah, you owe me a favor, don't you?
When it comes to me, I don't get those same
treatments.
Yeah, I don't get those same helping hands and free breezes through the doorway. I gotta fight my way through every single door. But then y'all get mad when somebody play the race card. I know what it is.
Yeah, because you ain't greasing palms and rubbing elbows.
Yeah, I ain't greasing palms. I ain't going to beg no bank. I ain't going to do none of that stuff. So you looking at me like, oh, this motherfucker think he can beat the system.
No, and they mad. They get super mad when they see that you're legit and they can't find anything wrong with you. So they have to find something wrong with what you're doing, or find something wrong with what somebody else tried to help you do.
They automatically,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They automatically assume you fucked up. When I went and bought my house, and it was like, yeah, we're gonna need all this paperwork and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, I already did my homework.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I already did my homework. Here, we need at first it was 6 months of bank statements and stuff. No, well, I'm gonna give you 9 because I'm already knowing that you're gonna be trying to look for 9.
Yeah. It's a different look on their face when somebody's actually. It's a different look when somebody's trying to sell you something and when somebody's trying to keep you from buying something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a different look. It's like you're looking for negative shit. I can see it in your face. Yeah, I can see it in your tone. I can hear it in your tone. You're looking for every little reason to kill this. Mm-hmm. But if it was somebody else that came in this motherfucker, with pearls on and a suit and all this other shit, you'd be like, oh yeah, come right here. We'll figure a way around that. Yes. And we'll do this. Man.
Yes, sir.
That's the reason why I don't want to go through begging and doing all the other shit. I'd rather do it myself.
Man, look. When I went to go buy this stuff, and he's like, yeah, the down payment is going to be this. And I said, okay. I reached down, I grabbed a bag, and then I hit him. Like, oh no. And then he's like, he seemed like he was happy. Mm-hmm. He's like, I guess we're not going to be able to do it now because you don't have it in. Mm-hmm. No, I got it in the bank.
Right. Got that too.
And he go,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I go get a cashier check. You know what I'm saying?
All those.
You can't put that money in the bank.
Yeah.
No, I'm not finna put this money in the bank. I didn't know that part. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got it in the bank.
You know what I like to say? Some people got to run through tissue paper. Some people got to run through brick walls to get shit done.
Man.
Some people have to run through tissue paper. Yeah, it's blocking your vision, but it's just tissue paper. Mm-hmm. We got to run through brick walls sometimes, especially when you try and play their game.
You got to be the Kool-Aid man.
That's why I'm trying my best to get certain friends in certain areas. And I was tempted. This is the sad part. I've done business sometimes where I've looked for a front first. Mm-hmm. Just to have that front that looks like what you want so you won't give me problems. Yeah. That's sad, man.
Yeah, you gotta have a front man. And I know what you're talking about, but sometimes you always gotta have like that front man to give you that segue through that door. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is not only discouraging, but it's disgusting and it's degrading. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's degrading to who we are as men. You know what I'm saying? And it shows that we're not respected or even put on the level of the next person.
That's why I say.
And then turn around, this dickhead is a fucking felon or fucking on a sex registry, you know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers, but he's a good person. Yeah. And he's a good man. And
he looks the part.
Yeah, he looks the fucking part. Bitch, I'm not a felon.
Yeah. I
have no felonies on my record. You know what I'm saying? I have no felonies on my record. I'm not a fucking chomo. I'm not a fucking child molester. I'm not I don't have anything on my record. Mm-hmm. But yet and still, I still get treated like fucking shit.
They don't care.
I'm fucking banned from fucking every school in the fucking Cape Girardeau County indefinitely.
For being a victim.
Yeah, for being a victim. And I can't even go see my daughter play. My daughter started her fucking period when she, earlier this fucking year. I can't even go take her clothes. They say, you come up here, you're going to get arrested. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For being a victim of a fucking crime that happened to me.
Yeah.
Man, when you say that racism doesn't exist or classism doesn't exist, or even I'll take it another step further, sexism being that who we are as black males, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They look at it and they want us to feel inferior. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when we don't bow down to that, they have to find some way to make themselves feel superior. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing too. I know y'all ain't gonna like to hear this, but I've seen with my own eyes women get some shit done with ease.
Oh yeah.
Black women get some shit done with ease.
Oh yeah.
The same shit that they will make a black man jump through hoops for. And do all of this ass kissing and do all of this running around, because it's like it's the ultimate enemy to them.
Yeah, because you know that they see the power that black women have in our culture and they exploit it.
I think they look at it and they say, I would rather her get away with it than him. That's going to keep him in his place
because
they
let
know her lead.
Yeah,
they like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they'll be able to, they'll be able to feel like if they can't physically fuck her, they're gonna be able to fucking mentally fuck her.
Yeah, they'll be
able to exploit her and do all these things, and they just be like, well, because whenever they arrest them or something happens, and the first thing they do is say, we're gonna take your kids away, or we're gonna do this to you, we're gonna do that, and they know in this day and age, and there you go, they play off their emotions.
Yep.
They know exactly how it's gonna be like. All right, well, I'll do this. Okay, well, I'll metaphorically suck your dick, or I'll metaphorically do these things to you, and I'll bow down to you, and all this. They know men like us aren't going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We can't do that, and we're not going to do that. Period. You know what I mean?
Right. What y'all topic is? Hold on.
Why are you trying to mock my dialect? Don't do that.
Hold on. I got
country as hell.
I got you.
You got me. What's the topic for the night?
What's the topic? We're talking about everything. We just got off the topic of black men being held down as far as playing in a white man's world, basically. So, yeah. Trying to get in on this or what?
That's a heavy topic. Like, yeah, systematically, yes, black men are held back.
Yeah. And I was talking about all the shit I'm going through. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, because I was saying, but when you think about it, it's really, the blue pill, red pill theory. Like, you could choose to be trapped.
Mm-hmm.
You could choose to play the game or set yourself apart, because in spite of, the statistics, you have a lot of successful black men.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like a lot of times people, they get caught up in the system and then they just get comfortable. Like, remember that post that you made with the woman who was complaining about not being able to get, the little benefits that they be getting or whatever?
I just played a video for him.
Yeah, so it's like, you can choose to, be mediocre and settle for the crumbs that the system gives you, or you can set yourself apart.
Well, we've been talking about what were we talking? We were talking about the different obstacles that they try to put in our way that's different from other people. Like, there was times where I had to do business and have a front to get some shit done or get some information. I had to go through a white friend of mine, or I had to have a woman call for something. But when it comes to a black man, they immediately get on the defense or say, like, what are you doing here? You're out of place. How dare you come to City Hall and try to get permits and do all this stuff and try to get meetings? You have to go through the proper channels. Like, I remember, now this didn't happen at this particular bill, but it was something else that I wanted to do. And I saw a white guy come right in, ask for the same thing I asked for. After me, I had to sit. He got right in to go to the meeting with somebody. And I'm thinking, like, you could tell by the way he asked for it, he didn't have an appointment or anything like that. He came and did the same thing. Meanwhile, I'm still sitting there after his meeting, still sitting there. I'm like, why ain't I next?
They forgot about it.
Yeah. Why ain't I next?
Sure.
I just want some information. This won't take long. I won't even take half the time that he just took. But, that's the stuff that they do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're on it.
Y'all really on it, though. Y'all on it. Hey, friend.
How you doing? Look, we were on.
I'm going to let you.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to let you do your thing. Just remember, we got our podcast.
I know. I got to go live with you soon. All right. Give me a minute.
Yeah. I got you. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah, that's Kat. What's up?
No, I was going to ask how does she feel about the system as far as using black women and exploiting.
Oh, she knows. She's from the Bahamas. She a little different. Like a lot of the American women, I hate to say it, but a lot of them been conditioned and indoctrinated so long that their mindset is only, white is right.
Ooh, and I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you come up on this subject. Things in America are about to get really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think people understand the severity of the situation because you just really got a scare recently, especially with these SNAP benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think people don't see America's getting lined up.
Yeah.
And it's in different phases. You understand? Yeah. First, they're going after the quote unquote so-called illegals. The aliens and the immigrants and stuff that's not supposed to be in America. So they have a whole task force of trying to get these people out of America.
Yeah.
If you can't see what's going on, and I'll explain it to you in just a short amount of time. In order to get control of sheeple who will follow and go with whatever that's going on in the system in America and the government or anything like that, you have to get rid of people who have influence or who will buck the system or who will go against the system. You understand?
And you have to get rid of people that are offering
refuge.
No, that's offering a way to do something different from the system. Exactly. Yeah. For example, let's say everybody wants to. Let's say the government wants to implement this laser technology that automatically cuts your grass, and you have to pay the government to have your grass cut. They want to try to eliminate every gardener, every landscaper, every company that's selling lawnmowers, all of that shit. We seen them do it with cigarettes, and all of a sudden dispensaries pop up, and weed is at Walmart, and all this shit. That they want to have control of every little thing.
Yep. Because at first it's not cool. It's not cool because they don't have a hand in it. They don't know how to regulate it. They don't know how this is happening. And oh no, we back then in the 30s and 40s, weed was a thing where black people would use them and they would turn into rapists and they would kill people and stuff. Yep. This isn't just a myth. This is fucking commercials. Yep. This was coming on before movies was being shown in theaters and
pure
stuff.
Propaganda.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, bullshit propaganda. You understand? Yep. And the same thing is coming now. They first put out the propaganda of don't go to Mexico because they're killing all the Mexicans and everybody is killing everybody. So they put their propaganda out, and then what they do? Oh, we're putting out ICE. Oh, we're trying to get the Mexicans, the Venezuelans, the Colombians.
They got a separate group to come do their dirty work.
Yes, they're doing all this fucking shit. You know why? Because once they get those people out, the people that don't give a fuck about the American way. Because they know it's a land of the free and everything. They don't have no fucking papers on them. They don't have no documents on them. None of that. Once they get most of them out of the country, then okay, what we're going to do? We're going to start attacking the blacks. How do you attack the blacks, or how they think they're going to attack the blacks? Through the SNAP, through the benefits and everything. So they already set us up with the black women getting all the males out of the house and all this child support shit. So now you fuck with you fuck with their living, you fuck with their eating, you fuck with everything else. So what that do? That makes crime go up. Yeah, that makes survival.
It makes crime go up, but it can also if we get smart about it.
If we get smart, this is their way of thinking. You
know right. It can also backfire on them.
Yes.
Now, if you actually start thinking unity and the shit that we actually was built on, you don't need to rely on the fucking government.
Exactly. But
the problem is you want that white life that they promised you.
Yeah, you want that bullshit ass fake ass dream, the American dream that they say is it.
Yeah,
the white picket fence and a ham in every fucking or turkey in every fucking stove and all that shit. No. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Because once they get us all separated, once they start doing all this shit, then crime goes up. they say, okay, we have Chicago, we have St. Louis, we have Memphis, because most of the people in the inner city rely on all these benefits. Then they say, okay, well, this person was stealing, this person was looting, this person was this. They start locking the people up who's willing to get out there and go get the food, because the survival instincts kick in. What they do, they remove most of the men off the street, because ain't no bitches. I mean, ain't no women, no bitches, no hoe, whatever the fuck. You're not finna get out there and go do it because you're gonna send a man to go do it. You're gonna go send a fucking crash out to go do it.
Right.
They're gonna be removed off of the streets, and then what happens?
Yeah.
You remove the men away from the streets.
That can't be a revolution without men.
Exactly, and it's a breakdown.
Yeah,
you understand?
Facts.
So, this is the things that are happening, and it's happening right in front of your eyes, and y'all keep laughing and thinking that it's cool. Mm-hmm. Then I look at motherfuckers and say, "Hey, we need to come together. We need to have a plan just in case some bullshit happens." Oh, you really think that it's going to happen?
Yeah. They too. Look, that's why I was saying it ain't rough enough. Times ain't hard enough.
Do you see what happened when COVID happened? Because the first thing that happened the first thing that came to my mind when COVID happened, I said, "Look, you go $500 and go get some motherfucking groceries. I'm finna go to this gun store. I'm finna go buy a brick, a 223, a brick of 7.62.
There
you know what I'm saying? A brick of 9mm. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna buy all these certain things because I'm not finna have these motherfuckers coming out here and thinking, oh, well, we can go hunt these motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they get a wild hair up their ass and say, oh, they're taking all the food. Or they put some more propaganda out there that says, you know, the percentage of black people in your city, this is such and such a block. Because anything can fucking happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Any uprising, any militia or anything that wants to come and say, hey, look, we want to get rid of you guys. There is no unity in our black community that says, hey, I know a gardener, or I know a group of gardeners, I know a group of men who are for real warriors that will really get out here, that will protect our women, our children. Mm-hmm. You understand?
There's no hierarchy no more.
Nothing.
Even the streets ain't got a hierarchy.
No, and they know it's lawless.
Yeah. And let's give them some information, because I don't think people really fully understand this government shutdown. A lot of people don't get the fact that a lot of the conflict is on one side. It's not just Democrats versus Republicans. Some of the Democrats can't get along in order to even go against the Republicans.
Exactly.
The shit that they're bitching about is shit that's greasing their own pockets. I got a video right here from John Kennedy. Check this out.
Let's take a listen to John Kennedy break down what the Democrats wanted to keep in the bill in order to keep the government open.
We found that under President Biden, they were spending $3 million for circumcisions and vasectomies in Zambia. We took that out. The Congresswoman says, we're going to shut down government until you put that back in. We found $500,000 of American taxpayer money for electric buses in Rwanda. We found $3.6 million for pastry cooking classes and dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti. I kid you not. I'm not making this up. It was in the budget under President Biden. We took it out. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez in the socialist wing, the loon wing of the Democratic Party, says we're going to shut down government until you put it back in. I'll just read you a few more that we took out.
Sound like offshore accounts to me.
Back in. Mm-hmm. $6 million for media organizations for the Palestinians. $833,000 for transgender people in Nepal. $300,000 for a pride parade in Lesotho. $882,000 for social media mentorship in Serbia.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
$4.2 million. We took it out. The Congresswoman and the socialist wing of their party says we got to put that back in for them open government. $4.2 million for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex
in Iceland,
in the Western Balkans, and Uganda. I could spend the rest of the afternoon. We took all that out. It upset Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. It upset the socialist wing of her party. And now that wing of her party and the Congresswoman are threatening all other Democrats and saying, you've got to shut that government down until we get what we want. And part of what they want is to add this kind of stuff back into the bill.
Bro,
these are the leaders. These are the leaders that we have leading you idiots,
man. And they didn't even touch on the amount of money that was sent to Ukraine.
Oh yeah,
they didn't even touch on a lot of the fucking reparations that a lot of people get. Different groups, Japanese, the Jewish, all these different groups.
Indians.
They didn't touch on none of that. They didn't even touch on how much money the military wastes every fucking year. $800 billion going to the military. And a lot of that shit is planes that's just going to sit up and rest. They don't talk about this shit. But we supposed to believe that, oh, well, damn, those damn food benefits, they got to go. But that's only a product of the government shutting down. I mean, it ain't like it's directly.
Yeah,
you know.
Man, look, I'm on a whole nother wave when it comes to a lot of shit, bro. Mm-hmm. And I say this first. I'll be damned if I sit here and let anybody or anything stop me from living and surviving. Because you want to be comfortable or you want to be idiots or you want to be stupid or anything like that. And it's like this. The revolution will not be televised because we're going to live it. It is going to happen. And the people who can't get with it, you're going to perish. You're going to die. Because we all going to die. But at the same time, we all have to have the will, the strength to move forward. If I have to have a family of 3 or 4 different women who have different things and different skill sets to say, hey, this is what it takes to survive because this woman knows how to be a gardener. This woman knows how to nurture and take care of women, of children. You know what I'm saying? This is the backup to, the garden. This woman is an engineer and can actually build things and help do these things. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers. I got cousins, I got friends, I got all these people and stuff, and we're going to have to build a community. And it is, you're so you people, you women and men are so simple minded when it comes to certain things and got y'all so mind blocked to think that it's always something sexual when it comes. But when the survival thing comes and it hits, you're going to be looking to these people who are smart, who the people that you shunned, the people that you talk down on because you idiots don't have the willpower, the knowledge, the strength, or the skills to survive on a day-to-day basis, and you don't have any fucking kids at that. All you have is you. You can't even survive by yourself, so how the fuck are you going to survive in a fucking system breakdown?
A lot of them do have kids, but they don't give a shit about the future of those kids.
How do you want to survive in a system breakdown, especially without the SNAP benefits or without this? Yeah. You get men like us. You know what I'm saying? Not only critical thinkers, forward thinkers. You know what I'm saying? Leaders, strength will be warriors. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of you people, and I don't say this stuff to scare people because I've seen it happen. It hasn't happened in years. Mm-hmm. A time when it happened years ago, many years ago, it happened. It became a quiet time. It became a peaceful time. It became a decent time. Time for partying, time for this. And now we're back to that time to where something is going to happen. Things are going to happen. And none of you are prepared for it.
Yeah, they're not prepared for it. And that's one thing that I always said about feminism. One thing I've always said about families and all this other shit. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is convincing the world he didn't exist. Since you think everything is all smooth and everything is all rainbows and flowers and shit, you think everything is okay. Wait till the shit hit the fan. Then all that bullshit that you trip about, you get mad about, it ain't gonna matter. It's no different than you ever seen a movie where they like
it goes away just like that,
right?
And a new
right. You ever seen a movie where they like, oh, this man and this woman not getting along, and then something tragic happens, like one of them get kidnapped, or then they be like, what the fuck was he? Who we fighting for?
Yeah.
It don't matter at the end of the day. And that's the problem.
Now you got a new issue.
Too many people live in a world where it's just like, oh, everything is just amazing. Everything is just the greatest thing ever. What you gonna do when crypto take over? Then what? How many of us actually have a lot of gold? You relying on that paper.
Yeah.
You relying on that money, that number on that phone when you look in that account. What happens when that's gone? Then what? How you gonna survive? See, there's something that can't be replaced. It's called people. People can't be replaced. And there's so many women that get out here, and I hate to get on women, but y'all need to be taught, man. Y'all need to be told the truth. I'm going to tell my daughter the same shit. There's so many women that get out here and they think, oh yeah, I deserve Prince Charming. Doesn't matter what I do. And I'm just going to
fantasy.
Always have somebody. And also it's like, what? What you need to do is get with the best possible man possible that you can find and stick to that nigga. That's what you should do. Because it's finna get real. Really real. And the value of men is gonna go up through the roof here soon. Mm-hmm. But what do you think? Recently, everybody getting mad at Nicki Minaj for thanking President Trump for putting Nigeria on the watch list. So the Nigerians have been killing hundreds of thousands of Christians over there.
Damn.
Genocide. Yeah. Nobody's talking about it. There's people posting about it on TikTok, people posting shit about it on Twitter, but no national media has been talking about it until Trump said something about it. Nicki Minaj thanked Trump, and these ignorant ass niggas get on there talking about, oh, this bitch just keep taking L's and like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? They over there killing black women and children and men by the thousands. Slaughtering them. But y'all so concerned with Palestine and, all these different other places that's going through the same shit. But you're not supposed to care about melanated people? Black people?
It's always been like that. It's always been like that throughout history. Like we said in the beginning of this fucking podcast. Black people are always putting the age on something, or you just this. Mm-hmm. Black people just don't care about other black people. Yep. So why the fuck do we get bad when other races don't care about black people?
Facts.
Y'all get so angry with, oh, this white person is, this white.
They put so much
emphasis on all this fucking shit, but you don't even give a fuck because the first thing you do is you cuss out this white motherfucker, you say this white motherfucker this, white motherfucker that, then you go back and listen to some bullshit ass music, some drill music, or you getting high, or you getting drunk, or you getting high with your kids, you know what I'm saying? You getting drunk with your friends. You doing the same fucking shit over and over again. Every fucking weekend, you at a fucking lounge or you at a fucking, it's okay to unwind sometime, but you doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And then when somebody says something to you or it's not of your liking, and then you're just blatantly attacking another person that looks like you instead of actually having a conversation to say, hey, what do you think that I'm doing that is out of the ordinary, and then have a simple debate or a conversation with this person to see what you can do differently.
Yeah.
Or even take constructive criticism. You motherfuckers can't even take constructive criticism.
Right. Now see, I'm getting conflicting reports on what happened in Nigeria. Some people saying it's hundreds of thousands, some people saying it's 50, 60,000. Whatever.
It's thousands.
Either way, it's a bunch of people being killed.
Yeah, a bunch of innocent people.
God.
Yeah.
This is a godless world that we coming up on, and y'all concerned with your feelings and oh man, I can't get my heated seats, and I need my glass of Chardonnay, and I need all this bullshit that don't matter.
First world country, first world problems.
Yeah, all this bullshit that don't matter, man. When shit gets real, y'all gonna be left by the wayside.
You know what? Because ain't no church in a while.
Yeah. Real shit.
What's that song that was a king to a guy, was a guy to a king, and was a guy to a non-believer?
Yeah, that's
You know
Kanye. Somebody said it before him, right?
No, I mean it's just I'm just quoting it or whatever, but it's the same thing, and it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can be a person of, you can be a person of stature, but then if you got a person who's a god, then what's a god to a non-believer if they don't believe in anything?
Yeah, it won't. Yeah,
ain't no church in the wild,
right? Yep. Well, I just thought that was insane how everybody was coming for Nicki Minaj for just saying that. I'm like, man, people,
because idiocracy is a real fucking thing.
Oh yeah, it's a real
and
thing.
Niggas is hypocrites.
It's a real thing.
Niggas is fucking hypocrites and they don't think critically.
Right. But yeah. So, last subject. The Dodgers just won the World Series.
Shout out to Magic.
I think they won back-to-back, right?
Yep, back-to-back.
You know what's crazy?
24, 25.
You know what's crazy? I ain't watched baseball since they took the steroids out.
I ain't watched baseball since Sammy Sosa became a white man.
Man, no disrespect. no disrespect, man, to the sport of baseball. But
this nigga ain't watched shit since Barry Bonds was out there doing his thing. That Mark McGwire was on the roids.
I need the juice back, man.
That Jose Canseco
juice, man. I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. Hey, it was exciting sports to watch.
Yeah, that Jose Canseco start snitching.
Yeah, them boys was on that juice, smacking shit out of here, man. Now y'all want to see RBIs and bunts and shit. I'm like, I miss Roger Clemens and Randy Johnson, nigga. Greg Maddux, that's what I miss. But
97 miles per hour fastballs and shit.
Yeah,
100,
man.
102.
Motherfuckers knocking birds out the air, exploding birds. And I know Randy Johnson wasn't tied to steroids, but still, like, man, I miss when that shit was real, Now it's like, I can't name 5 players right now.
It's become a political thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's become a political thing. I think one of the only, last pure sports is soccer.
Is it? I don't watch that shit. I never watched soccer.
I mean, because it's international.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another sport. I'm like,
that's how I be.
Nigga, because, bro, all they do is kick a ball back and forth all day, man. I'm like, God damn. When y'all niggas gonna score, man?
They're like World Series 3-2.
Yeah, man.
I mean, was that a FIFA Cup?
Yeah, bro, I can't. 3-2. I mean, I ain't, no disrespect, because I know y'all love some soccer, but man, sometimes I'll be trying to watch a little bit, and I'm like, turn this shit off, bro. Cool. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that,
man. I like sports, man.
Hey, next time, we're going to really do a deep dive into what's going on with Shedeur Sanders, man.
Oh, yeah.
That shit be pissing me off.
Shout out to that boy getting, that was a $30 million?
Yeah.
$30 million deal.
Yeah, man. And Deion's still doing his thing, but, they getting smacked around and shit.
Man, did you see that loss the other day?
I was watching one of them games. It was like 40-0. I'm like, God damn, at the half.
That nigga ain't eat no almonds.
Bro, that team trash, bro.
Man.
That dude, Salters, he's garbage, man. And the white dude, what's his name? Staub or something like that. I like him way better than I like that other. I ain't gonna say it, but they offensive line is better than when Shedeur was there. That's for sure. That's the sad part. People don't give Shedeur that credit, but nigga, that offensive line was garbage when he played. Man. But anyway, we'll get into that another time, man. What you got?
I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just still tripping about American society, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tripping about it.
We figure this thing out, man.
One day at a time.
It is what it is. This is the Black Room Experience, man, and we out.